safety wire on the hats and rotors. So now this Wilwood Pro Street kit comes with the mounting brackets for the actual calipers, which we have here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and install all that, and then I get a couple safety wires there as well. Underneath the rear end here, this caliper bracket just bolts right into place. It's pretty simple. Like I said, I had Bill Thomas build this rear end for me as a semi-float. So I've got the bolt holes here. That's what we need. So what your kit will come with is the actual bolts. They got a hole for safety wire. And then they'll come with these really thin washers, which these are more like a shim. Okay, so you should have one between here and the actual caliper, and that's going to put this right in the exact position it needs to be in. So first things first, we're gonna slide the rotor into place here, right? Look at that. All right. Oh man, that's beautiful. So here we are. We're installing the actual rotors on the rear end here, and something that you need to pay attention to when doing this Wilwood Pro Street conversion is the bracket that comes with the Wilwood setup bolts onto your existing Ford 9-inch axle. I think they make them for different axles, but we got a Ford 9-inch here. And what it is, I've already set the rotor on here, and the actual caliper mounting plate here is just a little too tight to it. So in the kit, they send you shims so you can adjust all of these things. So what I've got here is I've got to remove these 1, 2, 3, 4 Allen bolts that hold the actual caliper mounting bracket on here to the axle mounting bracket. Okay, and I'm going to shim everything out just a small little bit, about the thickness of a shim, which is in the kit. They send you these small, they almost look like a little aluminum washers, but I think they're steel, I'm not sure. Okay, and those are going to need to go in between here. All right, they also send you a double stack that's actually installed on here. Okay, so let's see if we can get this thing apart. Those are all Loctited, so let's go get some Loctite. Alright, now to install the actual caliper. So, each caliper comes with a bolt. Alright, got a hole in it for safety wire. They give you a whole stack of these thin washers that double as shims. Okay, and because I already had to move this one in this pretty tight fit right here, I'm going to stack out 3 each on under the head. Okay, so basically the way this caliper goes together is you'll have your shim washer shims, okay, but you also get one of those shims on the inside right here. So and what you're going to do when you're putting this together is you're looking right down between the actual caliper bracket and the axle bracket, okay, and you want to make sure that that bolt does not go too far through. This one does. I need one more shim on each of these. So what I got in here is the bolt is just a touch too long. So Going in there. Found a little bit longer washer. All right, and that's going to take up a small difference. All right, I'm also looking up through the caliper to make sure that the top bolt doesn't touch the back of the rotor. And it looks perfect. All right. Now, I can look and I can see that my rotor is not centered right here, okay? Where it should be. So I may have to take these bolts out. Right? That doesn't even fit in there. It really is just about moving the shims around till you get the right spacing. Definitely moves it slightly closer to center. And the pads drop right in like they're supposed to. I wish all disc brakes pads went in like this. These are super simple. Maybe like that. Oh, the brakes are changed. And then just held in place with a simple cotter key. That's really all it takes.